I was born into a small family in Stockton, California. Me, my mom, and my dad. I was comfortable with our dynamic, and I naturally grew up as an independent child. But one factor remained unchanged: my yearning for a dog. California homes were too expensive to buy, and renters prohibited dogs despite my incessant pleas. After 10 years of Golden Sun, we moved to Frisco, Texas, the city of wannabe Californians in a cheaper state. Finally, at long last, I was granted the opportunity to have a dog of my own. After a long day of driving around in a cycle of high anticipation and then despondence, we arrived home with a puppy named Hazel. Hazel was 6 weeks old, much too young to leave her mother, living with a sense of melancholy in her eyes that then I could not understand. Hazel lived to 8 weeks. One day after school, my friend, his service dog, and I walked back to the apartment together. To my surprise, my mother was waiting at the foot of the staircase with Hazel in her arms. I picked her up, embracing her warmth as a welcome home as we headed up the first flight of stairs. Hazel was squirmy. She had never seen another dog before, and she was determined to investigate this being that resembled her. Like baby birds leaving the nest, she took a leap of faith. Falling through the hazardous cracks between the stairs, she kissed the concrete. I saw life in monochrome. I desperately scoured Craigslist for dogs every day until on October 11th, I found one. October 12th, we arrived home with Maui. Maui is the breath of fresh air as trees sway in the patient wind. She is the mutual love imagined through a dream. To this day, she is the best birthday present I have ever had and will have. If I am the rescuer, she is the savior. She is the universe, the Big Bang, everything condensed into one. But with love arises a yearning to share a heart. How does she think? How does she see? How does she feel? How does she hear? Is my music too loud for her? Do I look distorted from her point of view? Does my nail polish discomfort her sense of smell? How long until she could recognize the tones and pitch of my voice? My smell? How long did it take for her to realize we will always come back from our absence after leaving her home alone?